Okay. So, yeah. Let's get started, I guess. I gotta quickly test everything first. Let's just see how this is working out. Is the audio coming through properly? Huh. That's a problem. My cursor keeps going off the screen. That's an issue. Looking great for me. This is working out. Is the audio coming through properly? Okay, cool. Good enough. Alright, let's light this profile. And let's see if this works. Because if my cursor keeps going off screen every time I try and do something, every time I try and like turn and stuff, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. So let's start a new game. Let's do normal mode. Yeah, because I'm not doing hard mode. Way too difficult. So I'm playing at 3 AM in the morning, which, you know, it's like, oh, it's 2:47,
Don't forget,
whatever.
Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Nice. The test message worked. Let me just check the audio on my phone, so I'll just mute my mic right now. Cool. Nice. Notes. No notes available. Diaries. No diaries. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. That's exciting. Live streaming. Well, the only people who are viewing are me and me on my phone. So right now, I'm just gonna share this on Facebook and stuff and see if I can get some people to watch. It is 2:50 in the morning, so yeah. Copy. Let's go to Facebook. You can't see this, can you? Nope. Okay, cool. Alright, back to the game. What's over here? Okay, nothing. All crowded off. Ooh, tinderbox. Nice. Nice. I checked behind me to see if my door was open, but no, it's closed. Oh, spooky. The only lighting I've got is a simple LED strip over there, and my ring light just so you can see me. Otherwise, this room, this is my voiceover studio. So if I scream, no one can hear me. Which is this is a fun experience. Ooh, I'm leaning, limping. Come on, stay upright. We gotta make it through. Ooh, what just happened? What was that? Growl. What is going on? Let's just continue. This is this is spooky. I like to act all tough in real life, as I'm, you know, a big man. 6'5" and all that. But spooky times. Oh, another tinderbox. Nice. Anything in here? Another tinderbox, as by the looks of it. Cool. Can I smash this? I can get it lodged in a table. Close enough. Can I, what can I do with this chair? Maybe I can use it for protection. The monster comes, I can lock him in the face. There we go. Nothing. Ooh, is that a letter? Can I read it? Nope. Okay, cool. Just checking on my phone. It's a bit smudgy, but that's just, you can't really have a high bitrate for live streaming, because my internet's not really fast enough. I've dedicated basically half of my bandwidth, which is like 5 megabytes a second? Maybe like, that's around a third of my bandwidth to this. Get chill, dude. Chill. Don't freak out. It's alright. Don't worry. It's all good. Okay, we're back. We're back up. I can light that with my tinderbox, but I'm gonna save them. Because you never know what's happening. Ooh, dark, spooky room. Ooh, that's a very large suit of armor. Might be even, the guy who wore that might be my height or something. Assuming this character is about average height. And, has my sanity doing a slight headache from, you know, being in the dark. Because, that's what happens when you go in the dark, apparently. Nothing there. Anything in here? That is not great for my sanity. Let's go another way. Let's go down here, deeper into this ominous castle. For that is what you really want to do. Tinder boxes or anything around here? Can't see down there. Thing on? Nope. I remember when I was like 15, 14, I did a Let's Play on this game, and I got to like I got to the bit before the prison, and I was just like, yeah, nah, that's where it gets really scary. That's why I decided to do this live, because there's nothing to stop me from just, you know, being like, I've done enough, well, you know, I'll stop this and just delete the files, no one has to know about it. Anything in here? Letter, can I read it? Nope, I guess not. Ooh, my vision's all smudgy. Ooh. I hate bugs, that's not good. I really shouldn't be venturing in the dark. Let's go back. Back out. Nothing cool here, I guess. Ooh, it's very dark. Which way did I come from? Did I come from here or did I come from there? Let's just go this way. My guy is skeeving out. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. We've been doing this for what? Like 5 minutes? I don't know. Well, let's pick up the lantern. That's gonna be very useful. Ah, nice. Let's conserve our oil though. How'd you pick this up? That was a weird mouse movement. I had to do like a semicircle. Oh, the sound design is just so great in this game. Hey, nice and lit. But, you know, tremors in the ground, that's not a good sign whatsoever. Ooh. Oh. Just solved a puzzle, I guess. Picked up oil. Nice. Nothing over here. There's a lever over there, but I'll read this letter first.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours?
Young and strong.
He will be no match for you.
Yeah.
One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can.
Fair enough.
Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
Murder him.
Your former self, Daniel.
Alright, Daniel. Let's do this. Solving puzzles regains your it's not stamina, is it? It's what is it? Your sanity, that's the word. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick to his stomach. And that's all I read. Met some bats. Ah, the sound design.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Let's touch the squishy. Tough and pliant, it can't be torn by hands or tools. Journal. The notes. Oh, that's the one we just read. Heard, whatever. Diaries. Not diaries, mementos. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Dissolved. So, as I remember correctly, we have to get some acid and get high and forget. No, that's what Daniel already did. We have to get some acid to dissolve the plant. What's down here? Wine cellar. It is locked and will not open without a key. Laboratory. I wonder how that's pronounced. Laboratory. 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 Yeet. That was not a good... Okay, all is good. No worries. Let's just look at this torch. And hear the bellows of a aching shadow. Look at this torch to regain your stamina. Not stamina, sanity. Oil. Nice.
Is anyone there?
Okay, my guy is Skeven. A slight headache and he's shouting if anyone's there. Mate. That's not a good idea to ask. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem ineffective, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay, wine cellar is where all of the stuff is. I'll light this up because we'll be spending a bit of time here later on in the game. Ooh. Something's going splishy splashy down there. Ooh. Flashback.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part Aquafortis.
Oh, is that it? Oh. Like, during the cutscene, I didn't want to lose any sanity, so I would go stand by the lit thing. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Curriculum vitae. Artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I needed, but I sense that I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put in any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I may be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. So, if you mix those chemicals together, you shall get acid. And that's what we need right now. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones he can at the Consulate and Constantinople. Istanbul, not Constantinople. That's what Istanbul was called before they changed it. I don't know why they changed it, but everyone knows the song. The sound design is so good. I'm just gonna check on my phone to see if it's like a good balance of my voice to the sound. I might have to turn it up a bit. Just give a sec. Mute my mic. Yeah, it's perfect. Now I just need to turn it up on my headphones because it was a bit too quiet for me. Good thing I have an Apollo twin and I can do that on the fly, so I can be more scared. Hooray. Ooh, tinderbox, hell yeah. There's nothing down there, is there? It doesn't hurt to check, I guess. A tinderbox. Nope, let's go back up. Into the archives. Nice. These are so freaky. The noises. Hey, it's the guy. Only OGs will remember this name. Stefano. Only the true OGs would remember that. Hey, I don't know. I'm only 19. Well, I'm turning 20 in, today's the 17th, 3 in the morning. So, 2 days. On the 19th of May, 2020, I will become 20. What's the button to throw? Is it? Yeah, it's right click. Cool, cool.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Alright, alright. I already looked in there. Cool. The story of this is so good. I really like it. Let's try and conservate our oil. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. I don't know what voice I was going for. I was going like German and posh British, and somehow it combined. Because this is in Germany, right? This is where modern Germany is. And my character is freaking out. The screen keeps warping. That sound. I remember when I first tried to play this game, recording it, when I was 13. I heard that sound. I was like, I don't want to play this game anymore. And then I deleted the recording files. Huh, I shouldn't have deleted my old channel. I would have had so much cool stuff to look back on, but, you know, as a 16-year-old, you get pretty ashamed of your, 13-year-old, 14-year-old self.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Man, the story is so cool. Like, I was really disappointed in the sequel, Machine for Pigs. It just didn't have the same level of storytelling. I actually jumped there. I don't know if you noticed, it was a very, very small jump. But I was like, I did not expect that to go. Ugh. Oh, just a book. Nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. Anything here? Oil, maybe? Oil and a tinderbox. Hell yeah. I just came from here, didn't I? Oh well. Historia Loci. Local history. Won't open it. It's locked. Interesting. What? Oh, was that the piano? Don't know why it growled at me. The lever? What lever? Is this like using the same like technology or whatever that a lever uses in this game? I thought my character was completely like lost his sanity. Well, he's lost his sanity quite a bit, but that thing was bendy. But it actually is bendy. Let's just look out the window for a small time, regain our sanity. Nice. Ah, the sound design. Man, I can't praise it enough. Oh, someone got squished. Oh, well, I guess they boarded it up, though. So that was a while ago. Some old blood. Some oil. Nice. Let's play the piano. Oh no, after drinking the amnesia potion, I forgot how to play the piano. How will I live with myself? Maps. Good thing I wasn't there. I was a bit late. Prussia. South Prussia? I'm trying to recognize which, like, things I can see. Yeah, because that is Germany and the surrounding area, I believe, is Prussia. But I'm not completely sure. I'm just gonna have my lads nod for a few seconds just to relieve this sanity. Well, no point in that, I guess.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped.
Wait, that's this day, 17th May.
Gasping for air,
Hey!
focus.
1839, that's what?
A faint blue
2020,
shimmer.
1839.
My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
That was exactly 181 years ago. Cool. Huh, what a coincidence. Orb.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
It's not a good idea.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away. unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Well, okay then. What's through here?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
That sounds like a sort of mix between American and British. Like, the main character, Daniel, he's British. He's from London, Mayfair. Place where I've actually been in real life. That's pretty cool. So, we have to get here, through here, I believe. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. Let's see about that. There we go. You just gotta keep punching at it. Let's just stare at the candle for a few minutes, regain our calm sanity.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
If it stops, you have to start over. That's American, isn't it?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Yeah, it's like an old-style American. Okay, so you have to pull that. You have it, and then you're on a timer to pull the next few. So there's one there. No more there. Hey, let's check out this note. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard, struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. 16th century, so that's 1500s, right? Early 1500s. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdom past. During his stay, all the prominent members of the society paid notice, as he is mentioned in many of the records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble, some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? So he's actually alive. You find him later in the game. This is what, the 19th century. So, you know, a little bit of a hint there as to what these guys are. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby, Olstadt. And like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to the lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago and lived through time of occupation and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. That's actually true. It's only been one Baron, no family, nothing. Alright, so where was I? There was one over there, one here, and one there. Okay. Bada bing. Bada boom. And better run. Splatoon. Here we go. Cool, cool. Anything in here? Not cool. Key right there. Let's see if there's anything in here. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It will, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Nothing in there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That is nothing you want to hear about. Sounds like it's gone. Oil. How did I miss that? Oh hey, he just busted the door open. No oil left. I got tons of oil. That doesn't refill much though. Oh my god. I should not have been scratching my head at that moment. This is where the rocks fell in, right? Oh my god, oh my god. My whole body just got chills. I know you technically can't be harmed until the prison. No, maybe not the prison, maybe the... No, it's the... something like that. Relinquery or something along those lines. But you can't actually be harmed until then. I know that. So you're safe. Yeah, I should get out of here as soon as I possibly can. Just kind of ignore the hissing and the humming and the stuff that I'm not liking. Ugh. Don't stab me, you plants. But I get actually the wine cellar key. Cool, cool. Hop, hop. How am I doing? Sanity. ... I'm about to collapse, aren't I? Let's just stand under the light for a bit. Just calm, cool, relaxed. And to the wine cellar, I presume. My character is... Okay, he's getting better. Use the key on the door to unlock it, right? There we go. The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea. While the caravan moved, the land appeared motionless. But in camp, the hills moved. Got to be vigilant.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or
Well,
at
you're not
least
wrong.
until tomorrow.
Well, unfortunately for you, they were both one and the same. The rest of your lifetime and tomorrow. Cooperite. That was a moan. So far, so good. You have to get out of here? Dude, stop muttering. A few drops of oil. I'll let this go down a bit and then come back for the oil. No, oh, tinderbox, nice. Pick up this. Calamine. Move! Yeah, when there's an earthquake, you want to stand, you know, right underneath some barrels. Let's turn this on so I don't have to... Wow, this place is dark. Let's just, you know, chill while our sanity recovers. Sanity should not be this low so early in the game. Just stare at the pretty little flame, Daniel. Don't worry about damaging your retinas. Just calm your mind. Okay. Okay. We're still technically in the tutorial section of the game, where it's teaching you the mechanics. And it's already pretty freaky. Of course it's not a push door. Why would it be a push door? Why would it be easy on us? I can't squeeze through on that, can I? Come on, you can do it. There we go, just squeeze through. Hey, solve the puzzle, relieve our sanity. Maybe don't. Are those pigs? Hopefully it's some sort of livestock that they're just draining of blood and they're going to consume. I hope that's also some form of livestock as well, because I don't want to think that's anything else. Oh god, it's pitch black. I can't turn this off. That was useless opening in that order because it would be covered.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
So he poisoned the wine basically. Whatever was in the wine turned them into the gatherers or whatever. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned into the castle Brennenberg, as to most of the aristocracy. I was curious about what the supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and the reason I had chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I have been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell to his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their entangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood is beginning to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. And he became one of the monsters. That's real sad. How many do I have? 3? I need to get one more. Cool, cool, cool. Let's just hurry this up a bit, shall we? Been there. Oh, interesting. So, wine's there. No, wine's there. Beer's there, maybe? Oh, well, whatever. Wrong button. Now, this is where I haven't been. Oh, there's 2 doors. Cool. That is not a door I want to go behind. Let's head to the other one. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. That's not promising. Just some rocks. Chill, dude. Chill, chill. Oh, that is dot sanity. That is a lot of motion blur. Ooh. Let's just look out this window for a second. Calm down. Regain our sanity. I'll take a sip of water. You better? No, you're not. You... Damn it, Daniel. Let's just turn that on and chill here. This should hopefully heal us up a bit. Hopefully we're good after this. As soon as everything stops warping like crazy, we should be fine. Okay, I've kind of regained control. Should be alright. This is the door I believe we couldn't have gone through earlier. Right? Okay. Hey, I'm back to normal. Cool, cool. Damn it, Daniel. Why you gotta be scared of the dark? Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Here we go. Orpiment. Perfectly crystal clear. Just solve some puzzles. It'll help you get over your fear of the dark. Now, we didn't check out that section of this room earlier, didn't we? Let's continue going on. Let's speed it up a bit. What's this? Oh my god. Let's keep calm, not look at it, because I assume that's not good for your sanity. A slight headache, a few cuts and bruises, not too bad. Is he gone? Can't hear him anymore. Oh, he put out the light I turned on. Oh no, that light's still on, cool. All good. I assume he's gone. Well, I mean, I know he's gone. You can't get hurt before you enter the relinquery. Entrance hall. Cool, cool. Made it past the wine cellar. Nice. It's a long loading time. I've got an NVMe SSD. I should not. This is an old game, though. Maybe it's not optimized to take advantage of. Oh, these sort of load speeds. Well, oh my god. A few cuts and bruises, not too bad. Can I avoid being spiked? Cool, cool. During 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on the SS Houston and going back to London. Big ups, London. Good place. Now let's break bad. Let's cook some acid. Would cooking be the right word for that? Let's create some acid? I don't know. I guess we better hurry. Oh, crap. Chemistry pot. Don't spill it! There we go. We didn't waste it, did we? We don't have to do that again. Oh, we can't. So we just turn the flames back on. Okay, not too bad. Cool, cool. I guess it's just made from the steam that they're making. That's made from these chemicals being burnt. Part of acid. Nice. But that's a pretty efficient solution. Like, we still got all of these chemicals here, and it just from the steam combining together becomes acid. Cool, cool. Oh no, that's unfortunate. How will we get back up? Let's see if we can use this as some sort of ladder. Try and do that over here. Do that? Maybe not. Over here? Okay, that's a really weird angle. There we go. Cool, cool. And back to the part where you can actually get killed. Nice. But to be fair, dying doesn't really have too much of an impact in this game. You just go back a little bit, and the monster disappears, I believe. So it's actually like really friendly in that sort of aspect. Like Outlast is completely different in that way, where it's unforgiving. If you die, you still have to worry about the monster. You still have to do everything correctly. Plus, they're like super vigilant. You have to really be good at timing and stuff. Timing, hiding, and all that. Achievement unlocked. Alchemist. Nice. Refinery. Guessing relinquery. Refinery. He sat down by the cast-burn wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead onto the sand-veiled ground. Hey, let's continue onwards. Flashback to reality.
Sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
You don't want to run into the gatherers.
Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Be careful when enemies are near. Oh. He didn't see me. No one saw me. This is my happy place. Oh, I just remembered I forgot to get the oil from that canister. Oh, well, it only said a few drops of oil, so there's no big deal. Is they still here? I cannot see a thing. Where did it go this way? Well, we're about to find out. Okay, I'm safe in here. Safe in here for a bit. Just time to recoup our sanity. Wait. There is nowhere to hide in here. No. There is nowhere to hide in here. There's no cupboards. Oh, I thought the monster was busting through the door.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Let's be really, really careful around here. Don't want to die or anything. Little hole in the wall. Nice. If we're safe here, we can just light our lantern and regain a bit of sanity. Run out of oil. Oh well. Running out of oil. Which isn't good. Block from the other side, but I can crawl through there. I have a feeling that's not going to be safe though. It's a very narrow spot. Good job managing to fit through there. And I just... half a lantern actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Nice. What am I spazzing out from? I was just cool, then something roared and now I'm all swooshy. Let's just chill for a bit in this light. Oh well, let's just continue with the story. It's stuck. Might it be this stick? Well, I need to stack something, don't I? I like how the game makes you be creative in like a... Can't I pick that up? That's dumb. There we go. Nice. There's probably a bunch of items out there, but you know what? I don't really want to risk it with that monster out there. Onwards. Mother, you dumb diddly dong. Hey, almost an hour. 59 minutes and 45 seconds. 15 more seconds and it's an hour. I've been streaming in the early morning now. It's almost 4 AM, 3:46. What's going on? Oh no, let's... Splishy splashy. You are a baddie. It's right there. There's nothing I can do to distract it, can I? I have to go in there, don't I? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm straight up dead. Okay, it's a bit slow. Oh, it's right there. Let's just run. I can get hit once. I'm good. Barely conscious is a bad diagnosis. Let's do this. Has it done anything? Oh, don't tell me that's on a goddamn timer. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's wait for the timer to end, then I'll redo it, and then I'll run. Anything I can throw to distract it? I guess I could throw this book. Over there. Good idea. There's no point of going back now if you're just going to wait. Okay, can I just reset this like this? No, I can't. They give you quite a little time, but right now I know as soon as I go, it's gonna reset and I'm gonna just get trapped and killed. There we go, okay. Bada bing. Let me pick up the goddamn book. Bada boom. Go get that. Why are you in that way? No. This isn't the way I'm supposed to be at all. Why couldn't I get on the thing? Laudanum, great, that was not what I needed. Especially when this timer's running out. Where do I have to be? Oh, gate right here. Go. Great, just teleport, why don't you? Here's some tasty snacks. I'm just, you can't see, you're invisible, right? Light has to reflect off you. I've just sawed off my own leg and go over there, you can chomp on it. Tasty, right? I'm gonna run. It's coming back for me, right? Don't you dare fall in the water. Don't you dare. Okay, you're coming back. Now here's a nice chunk of someone's body. Can't guarantee you it's mine. I know you wanted me, but it's good enough. Almost good enough. Go chomp. Do I have to wait for it to start? I think you have to wait for it to start chomping, don't I? Yeah, there you go. That's my cue. He's coming back for me. This is so damn stressful. Why you be a pull door? He was right behind me there, wasn't he? I can't turn my thing off. Like, this is so dark. There's no light source. Oh, wait. Is that the exit? It's locked with a simple lock. Hollow needle. Pick the lock. There we go. I'm calm. I'm cool. Man, oh man. That was stressful. Oh wait, what? No! There's more of this? Shit! Why are these all pull doors? Which way am I going? I feel like I'm just taking the long way. I feel probably equal ways. You can't get over that, can you? Probably can. Better not. Oh my god, which way do I go? Honestly, I don't really know. But this is stressful. There we go, we got it. Back hall. Escape artist, achievement unlocked, nice. Hey, 3 viewers! Nice! Yo, comment something. Like, 2 viewers is me on my computer in the background and on my phone in front of me. So if you're watching this and you're not me, comment something. It'll really make my day, or early morning or night. I wonder what. Interesting. Let's check out what's here. Just a pair of legs, apparently. Ah, splishy splashy. Water. Nice. What's over here? Is this to the refinery or relinquery or... This is the storage. That is where the monsters are. Let's do the other bit first. I promise you I'm not scared, I'm just efficient. Guest room. Cool. Is this another dream? He thought and screamed at the top of his lungs. Boom! There goes your pot. This is where we stayed, right? Guest room. Before the amnesia. Tinderbox. Crowbar. Nice. Hey, it's my brother. Hey, Aaron, what's up? 4 viewers now. Cool, cool. That's dope.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Okay, I got the crowbar. Cool. What else is here? Stuck due to a broken lock. Can I crowbar it? They broke a crowbar. Crowbars are stronger than doors.
Please, let it be here. 3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house.
Thank you for thinking this live stream is entertaining.
Documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, there it is.
Got a key.
Yes, it is a good place to hide it then.
Off we go. I was totally expecting a monster to come out. Huh. I feel like it might have been one of those things that's tied to your sanity. Like, if you got low sanity, then, what do you call it? Then, like, sometimes monsters appear when they aren't actually there. It's really interesting. Wait, I have to go to the other one. Yeah, May 17th. That's today. And the one, in the story, it was, I worked out earlier, 181 years ago. Exact. So William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. This looks very similar to the archives. I'm really not running low on oil. I should really try and save this. It's still kind of daytime. It's like mid-afternoon on like a rainy day kind of vibe we've got. But I haven't got any, I've only got 2 bottles of oil and I'm running out. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs that I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Hierodomus described in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its colored washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Olstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails. When I finally found the caravan, I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. This beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in his pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I'd be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with the leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained down on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had just been carried miles across the Alps into a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incidents. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in the ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you a truth about my visit to Olstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. There we go. Onwards. Hey, oil. Huh, interesting. Cracked. That is something that I need. Bloody hammer. Chambers of the human skull. That's actually what chambers, right? Chambers. Chambers, yeah. Yeah, that's chambers. Why would I doubt that? That dog's been ripped apart and stitched together. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. So they're torturing dogs and humans.
Let's see what you have to offer.
That was a dog's head.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But
Well,
I
you-
can sense it. It's definitely there.
Well, I mean, you definitely wanted, whatchamacallit, you definitely wanted, the dog to feel pain, so sharpening a saw would have lessened that. Now some skulls. This is actually one of those cool paintings that if you've, got lower sanity, then this looks different. Say if I had done the storage area first, and had super low, super low, sanity, yeah. Super low sanity. This would be a horrifying painting. Like blood and like gouged eyes and like scratches and everything. It looks super cool. Tinderbox. Nice. Ah, collapsed. Better jump out a window then. How are you supposed to... Game's frozen. Oh, no, I'm good. The game froze for a sec. How can you... there's a way to rotate this, is there? No, that's throwing it. Oh well, whatever. Yeet! Tinderbox. This is very dangerous. But you just gotta do it. Oh damn, that shadow organic matter thing. Really spreading. Alright. We're here. Cool, cool. Emergency decelerator. That assumes it keeps the thing alive longer. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you and have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who in all the fairness should have entered that gate. Flow cycle rod, cool. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chambers. The meters should read up 8 and down 8. I gotta remember that. Because there's a puzzle that when I tried it before made 0 sense to me. So up 8 and down 8 is where you have to add up all the things. We'll get to it later. It's in quite a bit of time. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. So we just found one of them. The other two are in the area with all the monsters. Hooray. Tinderboxes, nice. There was an oil thing here. There we go. Ha! That was it. That is problematic. Now we have to make our way back this way. Okay, I guess. Let's, slight headache. Let's check back on the portrait, see if a slight headache is good enough. That was not a proper jump. That was a proper jump. Daniel. Chill. Okay, let's see. Let's check this out. No. Let's see if we can find like a dark corner to like hide in until our character goes all loopy. And see if the thing changes. Okay, Daniel. Slight headache. No problem. Your vision's starting to bulge. Cool, cool. Let's give it a few seconds, minutes. I don't know how long. Still a slight headache. It's not dark enough, is it? I feel like this is kind of a neutral zone where you're not getting any better or any worse. Let's see if there's this got candles, windows, more window. I wanna see the thing go messy. Still not dark enough. Ah, damn Daniel. Get your stuff together. And by get your stuff together, I mean the opposite. Get your stuff untogether. That's a heartbeat. That's an interesting thing. Still a slight headache. Ah. Guess I have to go into the area that I... Wait. Still a slight headache. My vision's all warped. Let's see. Still normal. Who's a letter? 1658. January 9th. Further disappointment. The Antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I am still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it'll be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice that prove less of a hassle to acquire. So essentially he wants to torture people, or animals or whatever, to get their essence, their vitae, whatever it's called. And that's how he will power up something. A portal to his home world, I believe. I always spoil the games I play, but that's not too much of a spoiler. He flipped through the Book of Monarchs looking for etchings and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Interesting. 9 different monarchs. But had the orb come after them? I don't know.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride
I actually googled what that was. It's a place in England, or France. And it was opened like in the 1800s, just a bit before this game came out. Find a way to start the engine. So I've got 2 of the rods. I need to get the other... No, I've got 1 of the rods. I need to get the other 2. And they're in a nice scary place with loads of monsters. Fun. Machine room's locked. Use the key. Oh, I've got the key. But I shouldn't. I need to go in the other place first. What's over there? Wait, what's down here? No, this is where I came from, yeah. Confusing. Huh, it's a baby's head. What's
Don't
this?
forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
Oh, Herbert.
There's no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Wise words, Herbert. How come that didn't trigger before? Maybe I collected all the notes and it gave me the thing. Anyway, on to storage. This is like the first truly dangerous part of the game. Which I don't know why I'm fearing so much, because if you die, the monster disappears anyway. There's no real sort of danger that you're in. You just respawn. If I was playing on hard mode, this would be a big problem. Mementos. The darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. Well, that makes sense. Tinder boxes. Nice. Drill part. Shit. He's right there. You can't see me though. I'm behind barrels, right? I literally can't see anything, it's so dark. Still wandering around? No? Cool. Let's just look at the candle for a few seconds to recover our sanity. But that's such a small light. You can see nothing. We got the drill part. Machine parts, nice.
Please, let me go.
I've got so many tinder boxes. 30.
I won't tell anyone.
But I'm like kind of apprehensive as to using them. Because if I light up an area waiting to hide, the monster can see me very easily. It won't budge, okay. Machine parts. This is caved in. This won't budge. Alright, this is a place I don't need to be in. You do run out of stamina and then you walk a bit slower. But until I actually have to run from a monster, it's no real big deal. How's my sanity? Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Not great, because then the oil won't be great. Because if you run into an oil thing, I think the higher your sanity, the more oil you get. Which is kinda annoying. Because you need more oil when your sanity is lower, right? Getting more oil because you've been somehow really good at the game. Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you need for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the 2 liquids and you are ready to go. That's a close enough accent, right? I like games where you have to read because it really gives me a chance to flex my skills. And by my skills, I mean my last year of just, you doing the exact same accent. Because, I've been doing voice. It is pitch black. I've been doing voiceovers, and voiceovers are either in my natural British voice or my American voice. That's not really American, is it? My American voice. I can't do it for some reason. Laudanum. I have to read something, because if I'm just doing it on my own, I have no idea. The rubble from the cave-in is hindering further passage into the storage. Find a way to get through. Yeah, that's my American accent. And those are the two accents I've kind of been doing. So I haven't really branched out in actual proper character voices. I did a lot of acting in college, so I have good emotions and stuff. But I don't have a very large variety of voices. Is this oil? There's a bit in here that's got unlimited oil or something. Where is this? What is this? I feel like I might have to hide here. Let's see if there's any place I actually can hide. I'm assuming I'm just gonna crouch and... I'm out of oil. Pick this up and... Should have closed the door first. Doesn't seem like there's any problem actually. I should probably crouch though. I should crouch. Turns on the lantern. Our sight. Why are you so important? I've already been here, right? Nope. There's the drill handle. I will definitely need to hide after this. So let's close the door. Assemble the drill. And hide. Oh, there's a candle. Nice. Okay. Feel like we're good. And collect. Okay, partially filled pot. And, you know, let's mix the explosive together in one single solution because that's wise. Now carrying around a bomb with me. Let's hide behind this barrel. You can refill your oil somewhere here, right? I wasn't imagining that, was I? Did you have to just drill into one of these? Nope. I have to find those rocks again. Where were they? Up here, I believe. I probably shouldn't sprint because if a monster's there, they'll hear me. The hearing's better than the sight, I believe. I think. Like in the dark, you're basically invisible. But this isn't the dark. I can see you clearly. So, we're about to explode something. They're gonna come running. Where's my nearest point that I can actually hide in? Or should I just do laps, basically? Instrument, maybe? If I come down here, can I hide it? No, this is where I just was. You know what? Let's just wing it. If we die, we die. Oops. Damn it, I keep opening Steam. Because I'm holding shift to sprint and then I've tabbed to open my inventory. Explosive. Don't stand too close. Pick up the rock. Turn the lantern off. Yeet. Run. That one budge. Run. Maybe for over here? That's in broad daylight. Ah, no monster. Watch me get close and the monster's gonna be right there. I literally can't see a thing. Well, I can see things, but it's not a great way of navigating. How's my sanity doing? A slight headache, that's not a big deal. But I'm burning through oil like nobody's business. Oh, laudanum, great. Few cuts and bruises, okay. Do you heal by yourself in this game? Say if you go a long while.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Food storage. Interesting. Well, you haven't been doing a very good job. There's a lot of flies here. I think oil, nice. Tinderbox, cool, cool. I'm very skeptical about opening doors because I know one of these doors has a monster behind them. Out of oil. Fantastic. Machine parts. Turn the light off. No big deal. Ah, my God. I should probably pop a laudanum because if I get hit by the monster when I'm trying to run away, I will get smoked. I mean, I will just die because I'm... Oh, cool, I healed quite quickly. Nice. If a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use spare rods in the storage before using a mended one. I'm assuming it's gonna break. There is a monster. And we're gonna be trapped in wherever we're going. I'm just gonna peek. Are they coming this way? Does he know I'm here? Or is he just activated? The door creaking sound probably didn't help me. Should back off a little bit. Did I see some movement there? Oh, I'm really freaked out. I don't know whether to go or to not. Okay, let's proceed. Slowly does it. What was the point of that? I can't see anything. Oh my fucking God, no, no, no. I am so dead. That was true fright. What'd I do? I think I just have to run around him, but he's waiting right outside the door, isn't he? He'll have to break it down though, because I did close it. They can't open doors by themselves. But he's waiting right there, so that's a problem. So I have to know the way out. It's literally just the way I came. No big deal, but I have to run. How is my health doing? A few cuts and bruises. She'll be able to take 2 hits and survive. I'll take a swig of water, so... It gives him some time. Can I hear him on the other side? Do I just leg it? Is that my best course of action? Good thing these guys do glow in the dark. They don't glow in the dark, but they kind of an outline, so you can see them. There he is. Don't look directly at him, because apparently that triggers him or something. By triggers, I mean... he can, like... he knows where you are. Oh, no. He's seen me, fucking cunt. Let's just try and, did that work? That didn't work, did it? That works. Well. Fuck. Fuck. Aren't I a sneaky dude? This would be a terrible place to run out of stamina. Very, very bad. But I've made it. Just a few more steps! Man, if I looked behind me, that would have been terrifying. Because he got me. He was right there. Fuck. Man. Look at this. Damn it. Bad sanity. Let's go check out that poster I was talking about earlier. Also, my health's really down. This guest room, the next one along, the study, I believe. Study. Now let's look at the poster. Cool, cool. Then after looking at the poster, let's go stare at some lights for a while. Just to calm Daniel down. Oh, it's not that bad. But it's completely different, right? From the one I saw before. Ah. That is freaky. I wonder if the sanity is like has some sort of more meaning to it. Like, that is his true form. Like, Alexander's true form is that. And you can only see it when you have low sanity. It's like some monsters are only there when you have low sanity. Like, later levels. They're trickier if you have low sanity, because more monsters or something. Like there's another water level, which the water monster is only there if you've got low sanity. If you've got high sanity, you can just breeze through the level, no problem whatsoever. But if you've got low sanity, you have to be wary of the monster. Real freaky. A wound is healing quite badly. Oh, I got 4. Nice. A few cuts and bruises. Cool, cool. How long? Ooh, 1 hour and 43 minutes. Nice. This is a very bad idea. Just use a laudanum and I'll get back down to almost dead because I jump off that. Let's check out the engine room now. You can't die in here, can you? I think there's some of those red stuff that you can step on for too long. But you're safe from monsters, so you don't have to run. But that running strategy worked a lot better than I thought it would. I saw him there, and I looped around. Ooh, cockroach. Oh, that's on my face. Ugh. So I saw him right there on the other side, so I looped around the counter thing. I thought, I'm safe. And then I ran directly into the other monster, and I jumped over him. Ah, that was, hardcore parkour.
1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
So yes, the 8 up, 8 down, right? So let's see. Okay, 1 plus 5. That's 6. Because that's 6, 5, 6. Okay, 6. What was it? 8? Yeah, 8. Huh. Oh yeah, no problem. Cool. Hey. Flow is even and stable. What does this do? Nothing. Can't turn it. Cool. Don't need this here. Limbo. I guess that's a benefit of being short. I would never be able to do that. I guess I could. Yeah, I could crouch under that, no problem. But say Daniel's like what, 5'8", 5'10" ish. Like this is European, right? This is 18th century. It's like 16th century European architecture. I'm the same height as that door. Like no problem. I'm the same height as a modern British door, which is the door frame's 6'6", and I'm 197 centimeters, which is like 6'5.5" ish. So I sometimes bump the very, very top of my head on the doors.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave.
What's that water?
I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle." Signed, Alexander.
Interesting.
What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Alright, Daniel. You need help sleeping. I'm out of oil. Great! Big problem.
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead.
2 months later, from getting the orb.
Scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate.
Not Dr. Tate.
Following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
True. Ah. Nothing in the burner for to ignite. I assume I need to fill it with coal. Oil. Hopefully, since I've got decent sanity. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. This is gonna be like half, maybe? More than half. Sick. Okay. You just gotta fill this up with coal, I believe. Barrel. Only 3 coal. Very efficient for 16th century machinery. I know this is set in the 19th century, but this castle was built in the 16th century. Okay, I need to find cogs, right, to fit into that thing over there. I'll review the stream later and see the bitrate and stuff, and hopefully 5 megabytes a second is good. Good enough. Because I can kind of see on my preview over there. I mean, that's only in 360p, the preview, so it might just be that. But that looks a bit like, you can see that the artifacting and pixelation, which I don't really like, considering all my last Let's Plays have been in like 4K, 60 FPS at like 50 megabytes a second bitrate. This is kinda annoying. But honestly, it's no big deal. Streaming is like so much easier. Like, I don't have to worry about rendering and editing and like scheduling and all that sort of stuff. Plus, hopefully eventually I'll get a big enough audience that can interact with you live. And that is honestly far more fun. Let's just get the final cog and then insert the rods. There's another one over here, right? Somewhere? Oh, cog. Where you at? Oh, Mr. Tinderbox. And another tinderbox. It should be around here somewhere. In here, maybe? I must have been in here, right? I mean, I have definitely been in here. Oh, there it is. Cool. Just missed it. No big deal. There is a way to rotate this, is it? Is it R? Oh, there it is. R and then, yeah. R and then drag it with your mouse. Now let go, so there's no point. Yeah. I guess it matches real life. You do have to bend over to pick stuff up. Turn this on. More work before it runs. So I assume I have to plug in the things. I just had this much oil. Oh man. I shouldn't have used it looking for a cog. Because it's kinda lit here. It's lit enough. Okay, what's up? Note, there are only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Okay, circle, triangle, square. Trinity. Trinity represents triangle. 4 phase, which are 4 sides of a square. And flow. Circle. The rods are in place. So I basically just used the entire amount of oil I got from here to do the puzzle, so not too bad, I guess. And, boom. The elevator's working. Hell yeah. Damn you, Shadow. Stop it with you screeches. Stop it with your screeching. Fine, just let me get out of here. And try not to stab me on the way. I said try not to stab me on the way out. This the way out? Nope. This is dead. Oh well, I just go on the right. Yeah, there it is. Everything's so similar, especially in the dark. There we go. Cool, cool. You flip through the books of monarchs looking. Oh yeah, we already read this. 9 different kings from all of Europe have been depicted with orbs rested on their hands. God damn it. The damn shadow's gaining on us. Being a metaphysical being, the shadow, I don't see why it's taking so long to catch me. The strange letter frightened him, but it was the only one which offered some comfort. Comfort. Hard to pronounce words. And this does not look good. Let's see if we can crank it. That is not good. That's wood. It could probably 7.5 from all that friction. That's a problem. The servants avoided him, yet he knew they were there. They all smelled of spiced wine, a mystic scent permeated by cloven sage. So that's after. Yeah, no, they became the gatherers like 30 years before this happened, right? I'm assuming, because there was a document in the archive or the study or something about the gatherers, and they've been here for quite some time. So I'm assuming Wilhelm being ripped open and turning into one of the monsters is from that time period.
What was that? Forgive me.
30 years ago.
One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Remove the blockages. Frightening. Oh. Is that actually here? Is that a hallucination? What is it? If that was real, I should not have lit that. I think that was just a hallucination. Cell area 1. And this place is like a labyrinth. Fuck. Shit. Pick up the hammer. I'm hearing all sorts of movement. Ah. Oil, always good. Come on, Daniel, keep it together. You can't start shouting. What the? Wait. Is that an actual brute? This early? No, okay. Door's locked. Okay, I'm just gonna stare at the pretty light. Stare at the light, Daniel. You'll be okay. Don't worry. You'll be fine. It's almost 5 AM. Wow. Started at like 3. Hey! Hey! 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 10 seconds. Look at this. This probably just looks like an absolute smudge of pixels to you. I'm hoping the monster's like gone away. Cell area 2. We got some oil here, which is nice. Daniel, recover your dam. Lock is very corroded and weak. I'm assuming I need some sort of acid for that. Hey, flashback.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No, I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look,
Sanity's back,
this
I
is
think.
no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
Okay, I got the chipper and the hammer. That's going to be useful. Tinderbox. Oil. Decent.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider. Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with a bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
So the door that the lock was corroded in a week, is that... was that optional? Was it just some oil or laudanum behind it or something? Because you can't go back up, can you? No. We've progressed to the next area. Interesting. Oh, god damn it. What was the point of that? Just to make you waste some time or something? I guess lose some sanity. So this is where the girl escaped to, but I have no idea how that actually helped though. Storage. Out of oil. Hooray. Let's select the hallways or anything that isn't like a hideable place. Because I've got so many of these tinderboxes. Well, I can't really help you. No offense. Cell area 3. Kitchen. Storage. Storage. That is a brute.
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own.
Just gonna hide here for a second. Hey! Azora7. Thanks for joining, man.
Of August,
I don't know what that is. Is it an emoticon? Smiley face?
I've arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination.
Thanks for joining, man.
Castle
Or woman.
Brandenburg.
Like
It's
both
late in
genders.
the
It's
evening.
complete
The
cool.
outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
And by the way, any guys in the comments, how does my face cam thing look? Because I like it, I think it looks pretty cool, but I can totally understand that after 2 hours, and especially in a horror game that's super dark, it can be a bit distracting. So tell me what you think about it. Oh fuck. Run, run, run.
He escaped. Where is he now?
Is this present time? That's a metal door, right? Why is he... he can do that? Not a good idea to light things. I assume that's gonna cause them to be alerted to my location. So I'm just going to do this. And that might actually be a really bad idea. I might get locked in. Because there's no real place to hide. Unless you count this. Which I guess that's a decent-ish place to hide. Anything? Nope, looks good. Cool, cool. Don't want to rush, don't want to run directly into him. Okay. I assume this is the place I have to... Gate is locked and the padlock is in excellent condition. But this is where he was. Is there anything interesting there? Oil. That was sure worth it. Probably wasted more oil than that was in there. Yeah, this is where I got the letter from, I think. Storage. Kitchen? What's opposite of kitchen? Not what is the opposite of the kitchen, but what's on the opposite side of the kitchen. Have I been here before? With the light coming down? Let's light the places I've been. No, we're just an idle sound. Why am I so curious? Huh, I should probably not look at that, because... Demonetization. Don't mind me. Nothing. You didn't see anything. You saw a guy's side and his leg.
Christ, I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why?
Oil.
What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault. Why did he have to go in there? Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters, and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
Nice. Nothing useful in this room, though. Which is nice. Totally not... Oh my god, there's nowhere to hide. Probably shouldn't be right next to the light. Shouldn't have jumped. Should not have jumped. Not coming this way, is he? Cool. As long as I'm quiet, they sort of go away. They're in the same area, though. I shouldn't look at that. You can hear them breathing and stuff. Those chains are idle sounds, I believe. He could be right there and I have no idea. I've been here though, haven't I? Yeah. Let's go this way then. Colina. Let's go to the kitchen, I guess. Wait, I must have been here. I've been lighting torches. I didn't light that one, so maybe I haven't. Anyway, let's find the kitchen. Actually, I don't think I've been downstairs yet. This place is like a maze. Storage. Yeah, no, I've been here, I think. Yeah, this is where I came from. Hooray. But I got the container, so I have to go to the kitchen. The kitchen has the acid, right? I believe. Yes, acid in here. To break that lock. But I should, find a suitable hiding... I thought he would trigger after I picked the acid up, not before. That is something new. Well, not new, I guess. I don't know. Shouldn't have closed the door. If he breaks the door down, I can't close it in the future when I might need it a bit more. He's slamming that down right now. There we go. Broken through the door. He's howling. He's hissing. Pretty sure he can't see me behind the pigs, though. Shouldn't be touching them. That was a bad idea. Like, if he catches me here, I'm dead. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I need the acid. I can't just run out, wait a bit, and then come... I guess I could do that, but... Eh. Let's see if I can just sneak the acid in. Are they still here? Cool. Still there? He's gone, cool. So I've got the acid, that's for the door. The lock on the door, I think, whatever. There's a note here.
4th of August, 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
There's always a price, isn't there? Now, there's a locked door somewhere that I passed by on... Well, I know it's not this way, but it won't budge. Wait, is this just the opposite side? Huh. No, it can't be. Like, there'd be no point in unlocking it if it was just that. Must be a different one. To cistern entrance. That sounds pretty decent. Fuck. No problem. You can hear that music though. He was on my tail. You just had to be fast there. Wow.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, And when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Well, it's just hit 5 AM, 5:02. So, do I continue or should I? Let's continue for a few more minutes. Let's do this sort of basic puzzle, I believe. Lever is stuck. Its gears need to be greased. Is there grease anywhere? Can I do a little hoppity skippity? No. Wait, glass jar. Glass jar of oil. Perfect. Nice and lubricated. Is this back the way to the prison, right? Yeah, prison. We don't need to go back there. Okay. Broken pipe is blocking the ladder, however it got somewhat damaged by the impact. Let's see what happens if we keep doing it. Boom. And... boom. Oh, okay. You should have it in the middle for it to actually do something. Because you can't go down because there's the poison, and you need the antidote for it. That one's not going down. Memento. Repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. Control room? Barely... yeah. I'm that guy who falls off and dies. Oh, hopefully not. This was an almost died. But... no problem, hopefully. What's this? Cistern. This is the one with the water monster if you got low sanity. I'll go to the control room first. I believe there's less danger there. Always with the less danger first, because I'm just so, you know, great. The blue light blinded him, as it had done inside the murky tomb in Algeria. It was just as enchanting as he tried to approach it, but the Baron's firm hand held him back.
Herbert, how did we find this place? An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
What's this? What have we done? What's going on? Pipe. I feel like this is going to be important. Keep this over there. Okay, so raising that. Is that useful? This may have been easy with the controller. I'm playing with the mouse and keyboard because I thought that would be easier. But these are pretty awkward movements. It's not that bad, but they're... I don't know if that was right though. Is that what I was supposed to do? Like, was there any benefit to me doing that, or... no. Stuck in its position. Stuck. Stuck. Heavy gate. Can I prop this up with a chair? Let's just see if that works. Does the chair get crushed, or does it glitch, or what does it do? Let's see. Ha! It stops! Ah, that's really interesting, actually. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Cool. Now... Run out of oil. Perfect. Where do we need to slot these things in? Anything around here? No? I don't think I need any oil here though. Should be good. Nothing here. Out of oil, so no need, but nothing here. Okay. Wooden crank. That's probably useful. Yeah, pipes go there, I believe. Maybe it's supposed to match this, like down, across, and loop. Loop. The nice young and strong body of Monsieur Daniel. Okay, so that one either directly up or sideways? Oh, does this just auto-slot? Well, it's not there, is it? Okay, maybe it is. Is it auto-slot? I guess so. I might just be missing one, possibly. How do I... What's the... Is that... Nah, close enough. Okay, no, that's auto-slotting it in. Must be missing one then. Oh, reach for the oil. Is there any notes or something? Like, as into how I'm doing this puzzle? Machine equipment. Oh, that's the storage for that. Huh. No numbers or anything yet. Oh, I have to make sure it's all the way down. Cool. Makes sense. That goes up, so let's do that. Perfect. Genius. Oh, it's symmetrical. Interesting. Is this correct? It doesn't feel correct. I don't know. But I guess maybe let's just see if we can find another one, because that doesn't feel right. The others are all solved and stuff. Where that didn't feel right. Ooh, oil. Nice. Ah, we've got all the way back around. If anyone knows if that's correct, this thing I just did, then comment down below. I know I've only got 3 viewers and 2 of them are just me. So the guy who's watching may just be my brother. No problem. But I don't know if that's correct or not. We can check. We can check to see if the lever works. This is a really uncomfortable chair. I really need to get an office chair for here. That's not coming down, is it? Huh. I'm just gonna Google this, because there's no point wasting so much time. You can't see this, but I've just opened the Steam in browser thingy. Amnesia control room pipes. We wooden door and 5 side rooms. One of the bridge is operational, while there's not, so... Steam pipes. The wheel that controls the heavy door brakes. Okay. So, when it's fixed, the heavy door brakes. Okay. Oh, that's just the wiki doesn't have any sort of, doesn't tell you what you're doing. Okay, you just have to rearrange it. Huh. Oh, okay, so you have to find a... You just have to rearrange the pipes, that's the problem. It's a good thing we have Google, that would have taken me so long to figure out. Because it kept auto-snapping to that like, position, which isn't the right position. Like, this isn't right, it needs to be, not there. Nah. Okay, close enough. Work, goddamn you. Work! Maybe I'll take this one off first. Okay, you can do that. Nice. Oh wait, one of them's longer, isn't it? So that one should be able to go on top. Yeah? Okay. Hey! Did something. And the crank should be broken?
Daniel?
Yeah. Hey! Good thing for Google. What am I doing? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't do it right. God damn it. Because that should break off if you've done it right. Oh no, I have done it right. Maybe the other ones are wrong. These two puzzles. That's all the way down. And this is all the way down. Oh, these are stuck. Okay. Is that right then? Because I can't change them now. I've got to assume it's right, but this thing should break off. That's what Google said. By Google I mean the Steam forums, but still. This should work. Hopefully. That's the nice thing about stream. I don't have to edit this out. There's a good and bad thing. You had to watch me stumble around for about 10 minutes. 5 minutes, maybe? I don't know. But, I don't have to worry about finding this. Oh my god, it's not fixed! I can do this. Don't worry. Oh, this thing. Didn't worry about this. Stuck in its position. Oh, so I have to make this symmetrical. So that one is like low, that one's high, and that one's in the middle. Yeah. So that one is... So this one is low. This one... like there. This one is high. And this one's like in the middle. Hey, we got it. Perfect. Now this should break off. But you know, I was on this side, so probably not. That was confusing. Completely forgot about that puzzle. And now? Yay! We got it. And then it gets stuck. Don't just jump down. Ah! Now jump down. You have to throw a rock at it to dislodge it from being stuck. And I missed. Can you climb ladders when on rocks? I guess you can just throw it up there. Yeah. What? I have to throw on top, don't I? That's annoying. Mother... I am very stupid. Watch that land on my head and kill me. And I have to redo that puzzle or something. I know how to do it now, so there's no problem. There we go. They heal me? Barely conscious still. Which one is this? Morgue. Interesting that morgue's right outside a sewer. You feel like it'd be close to some sort of medical... I should really heal up. Close to some sort of medical wing or something.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded. What? The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Okay, got a copper tube. Interesting. Another cutscene.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I?
That's not Daniel. Is that Wilhelm? Wilhelm. That's a lot of naked men.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
Can't be older than a day. Interesting. Hollow needle. Copper tube. Syringe. Drill. So we're gonna get the vaccine straight from his skull, I guess. Is that not how we collect it? Oh, do I just have to stab myself on it? There we go. That's how you get vaccinated. Find someone who's been vaccinated, stick a needle in their head, and stab yourself with it. What's over here? More dead people. Nice. That doesn't sound good. The strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewer, which has recently been opened up for use as means of transport, is plagued by a particular poisonous fungi. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it is clear that it cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly, and the contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Man of medicine. Fucking hell. That's a brute, right? With the moo sound. If he comes in there, I'm screwed, right? But these guys are faster and they one-shot you. Unless you've got full health, which I do not. But he's not going to break down 2 doors, is he? This is not the safest place to hide, though. Just gotta hope for the best, I guess. He's smashing down this door, isn't he? Fuck. Hopefully he can't see. He just goes straight forward, and I can run around. I don't know what the difference is lore-wise between the 2 monsters. Oh, I guess there's 3 if you include the water one, but he's barely in it. Between the brute and the grunt. But the brute is like more fearsome. And the lore entry is like more terrifying. At least it is from what I remember from reading on the wiki. If he's still there, then I am fucked. Oh, cool. He's gone. My sanity has gone as well. There was another door I haven't explored. Watch him just be waiting for me in that place. Yeah, over here. Wait, no, this is the way out. You know what? Let's not, you know, try our luck. Damn, my character is loopy. And yeah, the water monster's gonna be here unless I clear my sanity. So, let's find a place where I can light a candle. Hopefully this is just light enough. I wonder what's up there. Is that just like a... Because we've gone down an elevator and we've gone through quite a few things going down. So... I wonder what... Is that just a... Is that the moonlight or is that something else? I'm confused. Because I would like to have... I should have really done that first. Wouldn't have to deal with a damn monster. That's a problem. But guys... I've been streaming for 2 hours and 39 minutes 10 seconds. That is a long time for my first stream. It's 5:25 in the morning. I started just before 3 AM. Early morning now. And right now when I leave this room, this is a sealed voiceover studio with like insulation on the walls. So it absorbs all the sound and stuff. Absorbs all the heat as well. And very, very hot from the ring light I have here. And what temperature is it outside? Let me check on my phone. 9 degrees. Perfect. So I'll leave this room, open the windows, and just sit there for like a few minutes and just cool down. Because so far, as an experience, it's been pretty good. I got quite a few comments. I got 4 comments. 3 were from my brother, and 1 was from Aozora7. Thanks, dude, if you're still watching. Thanks for, you know, stopping by. And okay, I'm not getting any more sanity. But yeah, I feel like we'll continue this in, like, maybe tomorrow or the day after. Possibly even later today, after I go to sleep. Then wake up in the afternoon, then do some more. because it's my birthday on the 19th, and then on the 20th we're having a street party. Don't worry, it's like corona safe. We're going to be having our chairs like 2 meters away. I'll have alcohol on a table in the middle where each of us go one by one, hand sanitizer, all that sort of stuff. We'll be perfectly safe. But yeah, it's going to be good. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this first stream, and only 3 or 4 viewers total this time that were live. Next time, I hope to see you there if you're watching the VOD. I mean, if you're watching 2 hours, 40 minutes of this, then I really hope you enjoyed this. Then you're an absolute awesome fan. Leave a comment down below and let me know something about yourself. I don't know. But I'm just happy you stick by. This has been really fun. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. See you later. And goodbye. I'm just going to give it 20 seconds before it ends, just so I don't accidentally cut it off too early, because there is a delay. Good live stream, though. 2 likes. Nice. 3 likes now, because of me. End stream.